My name is Isabella Mendez. I'm valedictorian of Bethel High School, class of 2025.
I'm here with Isabella Mendez, the valedictorian of Bethel High School, the home of academic excellence. Isabella, thanks for coming in and joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So when you were officially told you were the valedictorian at Bethel, what were your initial thoughts?
I was surprised. I had known previously, but I was really happy, and my teachers were there and my mom was there for everyone to support me, and I was just really proud in that moment.
When you're going through Gloria Day and Kilgore, obviously you're not thinking about being valedictorian by your senior year, but along that journey, what were some of the traits that you gained along that way to become the valedictorian now?
I think work ethic was a really big thing, especially like going through COVID, just staying on top of everything and having that end goal in mind to have something to work towards.
Awesome. You have a laundry list of activities you're a part of, Governor's School, Yearbook, Key Club, National Honor Society. I can keep going on. Volunteering at Centera, SPCA. Why is that important to you to have so many extra activities that you do outside of school?
I think it helps with being more well-rounded and just getting more perspective. I was able to work with a lot of different people, especially through volunteering, and that just helped me see a lot of perspective, especially for my career after high school.
And your career is going to be medical at UVA. We're going to talk about that. Why did you choose UVA and some schools that you were interested in, and why did you ultimately choose to go to Charlottesville for college?
I had originally planned on going to New York, but mostly just because I wanted to live in New York. But the more I thought about it and visiting UVA and my friends that were going there and just all of the opportunities that I had seen other people get from there, and it's just such a pretty campus.
And biology is your major.
Yes.
When did that become an interest of yours, and you're going to pursue that in college and really get into it after that?
I think it's always been an interest of mine ever since elementary school. Just working or seeing doctors and how they help people.
And talk about your volunteer work at Centera. We talked off camera about some of the things you were doing over there.
After my freshman year of high school, I joined their volunteer program in the summer, and I continued that up until right before my senior year. And just being able to work in labor and delivery especially, that was my favorite part of it. And just helping people and being able to see all the different experiences, especially since Hampton's already such a small area, seeing everyone go through something different and having empathy for that.
Awesome. That's good to hear. Complete this statement for me. I'm proud to be an HCS graduate because...
I'm proud to be an HCS graduate because I think they offer so many opportunities throughout high school with the academies and just overwhelming support from all the staff and teachers.
Awesome. Some people that you would like to thank and acknowledge along this journey you've had so far, from Gloria Day to Kilgore to Bethel. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
My mom. I think she's really just helped me, again, like keep my end goal in mind and keep me on track. And all of my teachers that I've had from elementary school to my senior teachers now have just always been so supportive of me and helped me whenever I had questions and really keep me motivated.
All right, Isabella, I think that's it. Thanks for coming in, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And good luck at UVA.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is JaMya Ribbon, and I am the class of 2025 Salutatorian for Bethel High School.
We're now here with the Salutatorian of Bethel High School, the home of academic excellence, Ms. JaMya Ribbon. She's a Salutatorian. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, so JaMya, you started out at Machen and worked your way to Kilgore to Bethel. Talk about that journey from Machen to now being the Salutatorian at Bethel High.
Well, it was definitely a long time ago, but I remember when I was in elementary, I always was very involved with my learning. I know my mom said it was the first day of kindergarten, and she was like kind of crying over me, but I was already like in the book section. And then so in second grade over there, I got into the gifted program, and then I went to Kilgore. And then from there, that was most of my time up until Bethel High School. I pre-selected the Media Arts and Design Academy, and I chose journalism because I really liked writing, and I also wanted to like kind of get out of my comfort zone, and I wanted to get into like interviewing, so I kind of wanted to like step out and challenge myself, and then that's kind of how I ended up at Bethel.
It's a great academy to be in, and you talked about media arts and design. Talk about Fairfax and some of the interests you have. You have Fairfax, Hampton Youth Commission, and you were an historian as also for Bethel High. Talk about why you're interested in those.
Okay, so the Bethel Fairfax, that's our school newspaper. So everyone in the Journalism Academy, we do work on that. We do podcasts, interviews, articles, videos on everything happening at Bethel High School, but also stuff in our community and anything that involves students. So that was great to work on these last 3 years, yes. Mm-hmm. And the Hampton Youth Commission that you mentioned, that's youth council for students in Hampton, all those grades 9 through 12. And we try to really center on issues surrounding the youth, like make sure they have a voice. So like we do a lot of surveying at the schools, like on politics, but also like just like school policies, stuff like that, to make sure students are heard and like they get their voice out there. And then as class historian, so I had that position for 4 years. Wow. So each year I kind of had to like videograph and like get all the events. So like every homecoming, every event that happened. Obviously this senior year I did a lot more because I had prom and I had like all the last events we ever had. I had to like record that and kind of like get everyone's perspective. And yeah, so like this is gonna be the last year, and I'm trying to like compile all that footage together and kind of like just like find a way to send it off. Yeah,
everybody should at least give the Fairfax a chance. It's a really good publication that you all do over there at Bethel. When you were named when you named the salutatorian at Bethel, what were your initial thoughts? Did they bring you to the office? Did they call your name? However they did it, what were your initial thoughts when it was official that you were the salutatorian of your class?
So I was in the cafeteria, and then one of the academy principals called me down, and then I was like, see, I do a lot at the school, so I didn't like know what it was.
Right.
But I was just like curious, and then I went, and I knew Isabella. So, and I like the top like 10 people at our school, we kind of all knew each other, right, because it was like a very close race. So I was like, I already knew her, and then I saw my parents, like my mom and my aunt there. Oh, so I was like, oh my gosh. And then they said I'm salutatorian and that she was valedictorian, and I was just like, it caught me off guard because like it was, like I said, a very tight race, and like I wasn't expecting, especially with all the Governor's Health Science Academy and the Trail Academy, like all the like coding scientific people, I wasn't expecting to kind of like beat them out. Right. And then like I was like just very surprised, but like also like I'm just glad like all my hard work, like I made it basically.
I'm proud to be an HCS graduate because
I am proud to be a HCS graduate because with the academy system and all my classes, I'm definitely prepared to be in my career. I have the skills for journalism, but also I just have the skills to like be a proper graduate, and like I know what I'm gonna do. I have the life skills, I have the career skills. Like I'm just prepared for what's after high school.
What was it about JMU that you liked, and you're going to go there in the fall? What was it about JMU?
So I liked the student publications. So that was like one of my main things. I wanted to make sure that the school I was going to for my major, I wanted to make sure that it was going to be a good fit for me. And obviously it was with this one. I mean, like it literally has media arts and design, like same name. It has a nice campus, and it has a nice campus size too, because I wanted to like kind of go someplace where it's like bigger and like just a more range of people from, because Hampton's like kind of small. I just kind of want to branch out of there. And yeah, so that was basically like my main deciding factors.
So would you say the Mad Academy prepared you for JMU that has a good communication department as well there in Harrisonburg.
Yes.
Awesome. So some people you want to mention or acknowledge that's helped you from Machen all the way up to Bethel that you like to thank at this point?
So I'm going to obviously give a shout out to my family, my mom and my sisters at home, and then also my dad and his whole side of the family. They've done a lot of support, especially with my education, making sure that I can always get to school. A lot of teachers that helped pave the way for me, gave me the support. Man, I don't want to shout out a specific I feel like all of my teachers they really helped me. There's each one that helped kind of guide me and gave me the confidence not only in my education but also just in life. I just feel more confident and that I've grown a lot as a person. And all my friends too, they helped support me and just helped me when times got tough so I can get to where I am today.
Awesome, JaMya. Well, congratulations and good luck at JMU. Hopefully you'll come back and do some podcasts here in Hampton when you're done. But we appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.